Ever wondered how AJAX, Hibernate, Struts, and Java server faces work? These are some of the key technologies that power the dynamic and interactive web applications we use every day. AJAX breathes life into static web pages. Hibernate simplifies complex database interactions. Struts structures applications for scalability and maintainability. And Java Server Faces brings a component-based approach to user interface development. Their importance in the world of Java development cannot be overstated. Ready to dive in? Buckle up because we're about to demystify these technologies. So what is AJAX? Well, AJAX is the acronym for Asynchronous JavaScript and XML. It's a set of web development techniques that enable web applications to send and receive data from a server asynchronously, all without interfering with the current state or behavior of the existing page. Now let's break down the term. Asynchronous means that the user can continue interacting with the page while the browser is fetching data in the background. JavaScript is the programming language used to implement AJAX. And XML, which stands for Extensible Markup Language, is one of the several formats data can be sent or received. However, in modern applications, JSON, short for JavaScript Object Notation, is often preferred over XML due to its lightweight nature. The beauty of AJAX lies in its ability to improve user experience. How many times have you been annoyed by a web page that needs to reload entirely just to update a small part of its content? With AJAX, only the necessary parts of the web page are updated, eliminating the need for annoying page reloads. AJAX is not a standalone technology. It's a suite of technologies working together. It employs the XML request object to exchange data asynchronously with the server. This object is a key player in AJAX as it allows the browser to communicate with the server without a page refresh. Now, AJAX is not exclusive to any JavaScript library or framework. It can be implemented using pure JavaScript. However, to simplify its usage, many JavaScript frameworks like jQuery, AngularJS, and React include methods to make AJAX calls more manageable. In a nutshell, AJAX is a game changer. It enables web pages to behave more like desktop applications by processing data in the background and updating the web page dynamically. It's like having a personal assistant who can fetch information for you while you're busy focusing on other tasks. And there you have it. That's AJAX for you, a game changer in creating dynamic web content. Next up, we have Hibernate. A cornerstone in the realm of Java, Hibernate is an object relational mapping or ORM framework. It's a magician that transforms the complex web of database interactions into a simple, streamlined process. Hibernate has a unique ability to map Java classes to database tables and vice versa. This means that your Java objects can directly correspond to the tables in your database, creating a seamless bridge between the two. This mapping magic isn't just a one-time trick, it's an ongoing relationship that allows your Java classes and database tables to live in harmony. But Hibernate isn't just about mapping, it's also about making SQL queries simpler. Hibernate generates these queries for you, based on your Java objects. This means you don't have to write complex SQL code. Hibernate handles it for you, freeing you up to focus on your application's logic instead of getting entangled in database intricacies. When it comes to basic database operations like create, read, update, and delete, also known as CRUD operations, Hibernate has got you covered. It simplifies these tasks, ensuring they are executed efficiently and effectively. Beyond these, Hibernate is also a pro at caching, transactions, and query optimization. Caching is a technique to store frequently used data in memory, so the same data doesn't have to be fetched from the database over and over again. Hibernate supports this mechanism, improving your application's performance. Transactions ensure the integrity of your database, and Hibernate supports this too. It allows you to perform multiple operations in a single transaction, ensuring that either all operations are successful or none are. And let's not forget about query optimization. Hibernate optimizes your SQL queries, ensuring they are as efficient as possible, reducing the workload on your database and enhancing the overall performance of your application. Hibernate, in essence, is a powerful tool that simplifies the otherwise complex world of database interactions. It's like a master conductor, orchestrating the symphony of database operations, ensuring each note, each operation, is executed with precision and efficiency. Hibernate, a powerful tool to make your database interactions a breeze. Moving on to Apache Struts. This powerful framework is a key player in the Java universe, specifically designed for building web applications. The secret sauce of Struts is its adherence to the Model View Controller, or MVC architecture. This means it organizes code into 3 separate components. First, the model, which represents the business logic. This is the brain of the application where data processing and rules are defined. Second, the view, which is the presentation layer. This is what users see and interact with. It's the face of your application, displaying data from the model in a user-friendly format. And third, the controller, which handles requests. It's the maestro, directing traffic between the model and the view, ensuring everything runs smoothly. This MVC structure provided by Struts not only keeps your code organized, but also makes your application easier to manage and scale. But that's not all Struts has to offer. Struts also comes with built-in support for form validation and data binding. This means you can easily check if the input from a user meets certain criteria and bind that data to specific model properties. So no more manual coding for these routine tasks. Struts also shines in the area of internationalization. If your application needs to support multiple languages, Struts has got you covered. It can automatically display messages and labels in the user's preferred language. Finally, Struts uses XML configuration files to define application behavior and mappings. This gives you a high degree of control over your application, allowing you to specify exactly how it should behave under different circumstances. In conclusion, Apache Struts is more than just a framework. It's a robust toolset that helps developers create scalable and maintainable web applications. With its MVC architecture, built-in support features, and XML configuration, Struts provides a solid foundation for your Java web development projects. Struts, helping you create scalable and maintainable web applications. Last but not least, Java Server Faces. Diving into the world of Java web application development, our spotlight now turns to Java Server Faces, or JSF for short. This is a component-based UI framework, purpose-built to streamline the process of building complex enterprise-grade web applications. JSF is designed around a simple but powerful concept: reusable UI components. These components are the building blocks of your application's user interface, which can be reused across multiple pages or even entire applications. This not only saves time but also promotes consistency across your application. But what sets JSF apart is its robust support for server-side state management. In a world where statelessness is the norm, JSF offers a lifeline to those who need to maintain state information between requests. This is particularly handy when you're dealing with complex user interactions or multi-step processes that span several pages. JSF also shines when it comes to event handling. With its event-driven architecture, you can easily set up listeners to respond to user actions, system events, or even custom events that you define. This makes your application more interactive and responsive, improving the overall user experience. Moreover, JSF simplifies the handling of form data. Forget about the tedious task of manually extracting form values, validating them, and converting them into Java objects. JSF takes care of all that for you, allowing you to focus on what really matters, the business logic. And let's not forget about JSF's seamless integration with other Java EE technologies. Whether it's Enterprise Java Beans for your business logic or the Java Persistence API for interacting with your database, JSF plays nice with them all. Finally, JSF is backed by a rich ecosystem of libraries and component suites. These offer enhanced functionality, providing everything from custom components and themes to security features and debugging tools. So there you have it. Java Server Faces, making UI development easier and more efficient. A component-based UI framework that's both powerful and flexible, JSF is a valuable tool in any Java developer's toolkit. Now that we've unraveled these technologies, let's wrap things up. We've discovered how AJAX provides the magic of asynchronous communication, refreshing your web pages without a full reload, thereby enhancing the user experience. It's a client-side technology that pairs perfectly with JavaScript frameworks like jQuery, AngularJS, or React. Then we dug into Hibernate, an object relational mapping framework that revolutionizes database interactions by mapping Java objects to database tables. Hibernate makes CRUD operations a breeze and is a server-side tool for database interaction. Next, we explored the realm of Apache Struts, a framework that structures your Java web applications using the Model View Controller architecture. It organizes your code into separate components, making it more manageable and maintainable. And finally, we delved into Java Server Faces, a component-based UI framework for building Java web applications. It offers server-side state management, event handling, and simplifies form data handling. It's a gem for component-based UI development. In comparison, AJAX is all about client-side asynchronous communication, while Hibernate is your go-to for server-side database interaction. Struts and Java Server Faces are both server-side web frameworks. But while Struts embraces the MVC pattern, Java Server Faces champions component-based UI development. And that's a wrap! Now you're well-versed with AJAX, Hibernate, Struts, and Java Server Faces. Until next time, keep coding!